I'm going to paint the brick wall. This one. Nope, oh no, that's you. Yeah, initially when we were looking at buying the house, I wanted to just get rid of the brick wall. But then I thought, actually, no, let's paint it and see what happens.
You thought that, did you?
Well, I wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
What?
Fairly sure I had the idea of painting it.
Okay, well, Matthew had the idea of painting it. And I hated that idea, and now I've warmed to it. So I got to choose the colour, which is cool.
It's quite a colour.
It's quite dark. It's very dark. Yeah, I like dark colours. I think white is boring. So we'll see.
Yeah.
There's not much going backwards once you start painting a wall dark.
There is no going back.
I mean, what colour is it? It's like a very dark green. Very dark green.
It's basically black.
It's basically black, but it's green. It's a green that's almost black. So yeah, I'm going to start cutting in around the edges, doing all the finer details, and then going to attempt to roller it, and we'll see what happens. First coat done. That was hard work. That took so much longer than I thought.
Yeah, it was really hard to get into the texture of the bricks.
So each brick has like loads of like score lines at an angle, which look really cool, but getting the brush to go into those little crevices with the paint was not easy. But I mean, it's still not 100% dry, but it's pretty dry. What do you think?
I think first impressions, I think it looks pretty nice. We'll see how dark it is tomorrow when we come back and it's dried. But
you like it?
I do like it.
There we are. So, I think we still need to find some cool light fixtures. Dexter likes it. He likes it. But we need to find some good light fixtures. I'm thinking brass, because I think brass would go, or gold. Brass or gold would go nicely against that sort of dark green. And behind me there, here, that's a little sneak preview at the potential colour for the rest of the room. It looks really bright at the moment because it's very wet, but when it dries it does go a bit darker, but we're hoping it's not too dark. We'll see. That's a tomorrow thing. But it's very dark outside now. I am absolutely starving, and I'm sure a little someone else would appreciate his evening meal, so we can head off and pick this up tomorrow.
Plan.
So it's the next day. We've just walked back in and we've seen the wall for the first time completely dry. So here it is. We absolutely love it. However, it looks a bit more bluey than we expected. It is a very dark green, but it's kind of giving us blue, which is not great considering this is the colour that we were going to do the rest of the room. Not sure they go together very well at all. May have to rethink this colour choice here. May have to get something different. But we love the wall. It looks great. Very happy with it. And with some new brass light fixtures with a nice warm sort of golden glow from the lights, I think they're going to look fantastic. So it's been about a week since we painted this wall. We love the colour still. We think it's really good. We've decided against the colour that was here, and you can see we've kind of put a primer coat over it ready to put a different colour on. The colour just wasn't working with the colour we chose for the wall. We loved the wall, so that was the thing that had to change. I've been continuing with kind of filling and sanding and filling and sanding and filling and sanding and filling and sanding the walls. Not very interesting content, so I haven't bothered with that. You know, I'd rather put out something that's, you know, actually something to show you instead of just me sanding the walls. Not very interesting for you or certainly I. The radiators are all gone now, so we're having a whole new central heating system. So those very old radiators, horrid, ghastly things, they're now gone. We've got some new ones hopefully on their way. All of that's being done, so we're a bit restricted. All the floorboards have been pulled up upstairs. So yeah, so we're just kind of waiting for that to be done. We've got some work to do now that the radiators are gone to kind of make good with the walls behind the radiators. And yeah, so that's quite exciting. Once that's done, it's going to be all hands on deck to paint. We've got to get the walls done before the new radiators go back on. So yeah, we still haven't settled on a colour to go down the two walls, sort of down the sides here. Directly behind you guys is where the fireplace is going and the wood burner. We're going to be building a faux fireplace around the wood burner, following all regulations, because there are regulations. And in the newly built sort of alcoves that will create, and we've got some nice wallpaper to go in there, which introduces some interesting colours into the space. Slightly warmer colours, because this is quite dark, and it's quite, you know, it's a pretty cool colour. So that introduces some warmer colours. So kind of looking at what to do on the sides. Once we've done that, the new radiators can go in, and then this room is actually pretty close to completion. I was getting the electrician in to sort out these things, and we still haven't found those either. So any ideas on some nice sort of gold or sort of brass, but preferably gold light fixtures, let us know. And we want something really cool, something quite artistic. We can, you know, we've got this amazing brick wall. We may as well make the most of it by having something pretty cool illuminating it. So that's kind of where we're at the moment. Hope you've liked this vlog. Please do the usual, so like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.